Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner. Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.
What's up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, Dan Hafner joining you here today. Feeling a lot better. I hope I sound a lot better. Today, it is Monday, my friends. Welcome into today's episode. Today's topic is this: the unshakable mentality. As always, thank you all for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode. All right, my friends. So today, whether you like it or not, we're going to talk about golf. We're going to talk about golf. Now, I know a lot of you, or some of you at least, may or may not be golf fans, and that's okay. If you are or aren't, you have heard of the name of Tiger Woods, clearly. If any of you didn't really know or haven't paid attention to it at all, the Masters was this weekend, and I actually didn't watch a lot of it until Sunday. But Tiger Woods is once again back on top of the golf world by winning the 2019 Masters. No one saw him, being capable of doing this again. That's kind of what I'm going to dive into today. And it was really incredible to watch because even myself, I've kind of felt myself become more of a fan of Tiger than I previously was. Like I'll be honest, I never really was a fan of Tiger growing up. I never really watched golf, never cared about it. And then the more I've gotten into golf since I've been an adult, I never really liked him. I just kind of liked other guys more. I didn't hate Tiger Woods. I just, I was kind of indifferent towards him. I was like, I guess he was great back in the day when I was growing up, but that was before really my time into golf. So I didn't really know, all that much about what it was like to watch him at the top of his game. So I liked a lot of the younger guys like Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, Jason Day, a lot of those, Ricky Fowler, a lot of those younger guys. But watching Tiger yesterday, I learned two really crazy things that I wanted to share with you guys. And the first one is this unshakable mentality. If you watch, or if you go back and watch, Tiger going through that final round, especially the back nine, the laser focus on his face towards what he was doing and what he was trying to accomplish was absolutely incredible. Like at that point, he wasn't even winning. He was several shots back, and he just kind of hung around and stayed consistent. And that's the second thing I want to talk about. But for right now, this mentality of just being absolutely unshakable. Like despite the things that he had gone through with, his previous wife, despite being hurt, like at this point last year, I don't even think he knew if he was going to be able to play again. Like he had really bad back issues. Like it was rough. Like he was down and out, right? Like it had been, I think it was like 14 years or something since he's won a major or even the Masters or something. It's been a long time. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's been a long ass time. But it was really something to watch someone that has been through so much and is just working so hard to make it back, to get back to prominence, to overcome not only the adversity and the haters and the doubters and the people that said he couldn't do it. That stuff didn't matter, right? What mattered to him was overcoming the demons inside, winning that war of the 6 inches between his ears, right? That's all golf is. That's all life is winning that mental battle, having that unshakable mentality that no matter what comes your way, no matter what obstacles you face, no matter what roadblocks you hit, no matter how bad shit seems to get, You keep pressing forward. You focus on the very next opportunity. That's why I love golf, right? Like golf is all about the next shot. It's the next shot. You can't take all 72 of your shots at once. You take the next one. You focus on the next one, right? You put yourself in the best position to hole out in the next shot. And that is what the unshakable mentality was. It was, how do I give myself the best chance to win right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, as you go throughout the course, right? And so the second thing I wanted to talk about, apologize for the sniffles, is that consistency, right? Like like I said, he was a couple shots back. There were several people that were chomping at his heels. The leaderboard was all over the place. But at every point, every competitor made kind of a mistake. Like they either went in the water, they double bogey, they did something where it cost them, right? And Tiger just was consistent. Like he didn't have eagle after eagle after eagle. He didn't go out there and put up a record score. He put up like a normal golf score. That was pretty good, obviously, but like just stayed consistent. Didn't try to do too much. Just stayed within himself. Won that war between his ears. That mentality of there's so much else going on, not worrying about what other players were doing, not worrying about the score at the end of the people that have already finished, worrying about himself, right? And I think that this really applies to our lives because a lot of us, we worry so much about what other people are doing, what other people think, what we're so obsessed with, Hollywood and what other people's lives contain. You probably know more about somebody's celebrity life than you do about your own, right? And if that's the case, you need to really seriously evaluate your priorities in life, right? But we get so wrapped up in what other people are doing, what do other people think we should be doing, rather than just putting on your focus, putting on your Bose noise canceling headphones, and just going forward with what is required from me right now. Right? Like, what do I need to do to be my absolute best, to give myself the best chance possible for winning whatever I'm doing? I don't care if it's losing weight. I don't care if it's a job, a business, a relationship, whatever it might be, right? Like putting on those blinders, putting on that mentality of this is what I need to do. Like, don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what's going on elsewhere. Just focus on you, right? Like there are times in life where you need to actually just focus down on you and get consistent, get that unshakable mentality going. And you will be so much further ahead by isolating yourself down. Now, I'm not saying you should do that forever. Like I did that for a period of my life and I'm starting to get out of it now. But by just doubling down, isolating down on myself, I was able to propel myself forward light years. Absolutely light years. It's crazy. So my question for you today is, where in your life can you adopt this unshakable mentality? Like what can you do today to just be like, you know what? I need to focus on my tunnel vision, my Bose headphones. What do I need to do to make sure I'm absolutely crushing it moving forward and getting narrowly focused and isolated on what I need to do, regardless of what other people think I should be doing? So that's my question and my challenge for you guys today. That's going to wrap up today's show. Really appreciate you guys joining in. If you haven't, I would highly recommend watching some of the highlights of the Masters. It was pretty awesome. I will say I will be a little bit more of a fan of Tiger Woods moving forward. It was pretty cool to watch. So, all right, my friends, that's going to wrap up today's show. As always, thank you all for joining. This is Dan Hafner signing off. Make it a great rest of your day.